morning in chapel, we led a creative worship service, and it was just a beautiful time of worship and just praising the Lord for everything that He's done through this week of Infuse. God is doing an amazing work here on campus, and it's been an incredible journey over this week to see what He's done through the lives of students. To close out our service, we had students come up and cut a piece of purple cloth to remind us that we are purple fish, like what Reverend Wilson, our speaker for this week, is preaching about, to be witnesses and to go out into the people and to speak boldly for Him. And so we just gave each student a piece of purple cloth to remind them of that.
This chapel was an amazing debrief from Infuse. Infuse, we got to just really work on our spiritual formation, and then this chapel, we just got to reflect on what we've learned. People shared testimonies. I went up and I shared what God's been doing in my heart, and we just got to really just be a community and go around the chapel and sing together and just worship the Lord.
So today in the service, it was creative worship service, and they opened up with 2 testimonies. The first was Alex Carney, and he talked about his prayer before the service on Monday night and just how he felt drawn to Scripture in Jeremiah and to seek after God with all his heart. It really spoke to me because it's been something that's been on my mind and my heart a lot as well. Afterwards, it was Katie Betts, and she talked about how she had divided skills and how she was trying to find the balance of both being able to plan and organize everything as well as being able to be spontaneous for the Lord. Murray gave a testimony afterwards of just how she's been called to do many things, and recently in past months she struggled with listening to God's will and saying yes to Him, and how Mark Wilson's sermon put a big conviction on her heart, always saying no. Instead of saying no, say yes to God. Nathan and Ben Pass also gave testimonies, and Ben was saying how he's been living in putting a law over himself, living like a Pharisee at times, and just never being able to live up to his standard, and how he had to let that go. And Nathan was saying how he was able to have such good friends to be accountable to him because the words that he's been saying lately were not the best. His friends were able to correct him on him this past week, and right in front of him, he was able to remedy it on the spot. Finally, our service was concluded by us getting purple cloths to remind us of the purple fish from Mark's message today.